everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes. And today in this video, I have another interesting mall mix-up story. So today's story time is going to be a combined knit with me and coffee and story time. So today's story is going to be my funny ball mix-up story, like I said. And I do have and this is the prequel to my first funny ball mix-up story. And if you would like to see that video, I'll link that one down below in the description box if you haven't seen it. So you can definitely check that one out, or you can watch this one first. So then you can check this one out first because this is the prequel. So this is a story about how I was in the mall, in a local mall with my friends, and there was a little mix-up because one of my friends thought we were meeting her in a store, and we wanted her to meet in the middle of the mall. So I don't know exactly what happened, but maybe there was just a little mix-up, or maybe she couldn't hear because it was loud in the store or something. So this is a story just to let you guys know it's always good to have a place to meet and communicate where to meet with your friends, or sometimes if your friend can't hear you, it can be quite frustrating, but then you kind of have to like problem solve of where to meet them and everything. Or just try to get them to come out, but if they still can't hear you, just meet them at the store they're already at. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. One thing I forgot to mention, let me know how you guys like this new background. I decided to switch it up a little bit just because if I filmed on my dresser, I thought I don't like the angling when I film with my phone on my dresser, so I thought I'd just film in this angle so I could have a change of background. So let me know how you guys like it, and if you do, I'll keep it. So this all started about 3 years ago. It was one of my friends' birthday. It was my friend Birthday Girl 2's birthday. Yes, I'm going to name her Birthday Girl 2 just because it was her birthday. So it was Birthday Girl 2's birthday, and we went to this other local mall. This is a different local mall. I'm going to just call it Local Mall 2. And we go in. It's a really huge mall, and it's a really nice mall, and there's like tons of stores in it. It's kind of bigger than the local mall I have near my city. And there's a lot more stores. So we have a good time. We celebrate Birthday Girl 2's birthday, and we give her all her gifts, and we have some like dessert or something for her birthday. I don't remember what they brought, but it was just a nice thing. And it was just a huge group of us and 2 supervisors and Birthday Girl 2's parents, because we were with a local program and we were just having fun and everything. So we are having a good time hanging out, and everybody brought money with them so they could go shopping in the mall. I didn't really buy anything just because I didn't feel like I needed anything, but it was still kind of fun to look around at the mall with my friends. So then all of a sudden, towards the middle, one of my friends wants to go into a store, but sadly no one else wanted to go into the store. I don't remember what store it was she wanted to go into, but it was just a certain store. And this friend I'm gonna call Shop 4 just because I already have 3 other people named Shop in my story times. So Shop 4 wants to go into the store. I don't remember what store it was, but it was just a store she really was interested in going into. So no one else wanted to go in. So Shop 4 decides to go in on her own. And then the rest of the group and the supervisors decide to go and do a different store. So we're all having a good time, and I think we went into Bath and Body Works. I can't remember, but this was so long ago. So then all of a sudden we decided to get ready to go because it was almost, I think maybe 1 something. I can't remember what time it was, but I know it was kind of late in the afternoon. I think we got there maybe at 10 or 10:30 or so, and we were spending like almost 3 hours in the mall and just having a fun time or something. I don't remember. It was 10, I think it was 10 or 11 something, or was it 3 or 2 hours? I don't remember, but it was one of those times. So then it's almost time to go. So then my supervisor calls shop 4, and she goes and tries to get her to come to the store we're already at. And shop 4 is still in the store that she's looking at. God, I think it was, like I said, I think it was like the makeup store or something. I don't remember, but she's still looking in the store. And she's like, can't hear for some weird reason. The supervisor's trying to get her to come to the store we were already at. And then shop 4 probably just can't hear because they're so loud in the store she's in. And she's trying to, and she goes, you guys want to meet me in the store I'm already at, blah, 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 blah. And the supervisor's like, we have to go, shop 4, blah, 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 blah. And she goes, oh, okay, I'll stay here and meet you. And I don't know, but I think it was just really loud in the store she was in, so she couldn't hear. So then we all get ready to stay together, and then we all have to walk over to the store that shop 4 is at, which we didn't mind just because it was like three stores down from where we were already at. But the supervisor wanted her to come to the store we were already at. I don't know what happened, but I think maybe it was so loud in the store she was in that she couldn't hear. I really understand what we were saying. So we leave the store we're already at, and we have to walk like down to the to 4 stores down to get to shop 4, who's in the makeup store. Shop 4 is still looking around in the makeup store, or was it the clothing store? I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of those stores. So the supervisor goes, shop 4, we have to go. And the shop 4 is still kind of looking around and shop down, and I don't know if I don't think she could really hear us because it was just really loud in the store or something. So, and she goes, what? And the supervisor walks over and says, shop 4, we have to go, blah, 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 blah. It's time to leave, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry. And shop 4 comes out of the store, and the supervisor was explaining to her how they were trying to get her to meet in the middle of the mall because we were already in the middle of the mall, blah, 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 blah. And she goes, oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you, blah, 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 blah. And I totally understand, because when you're in a store, sometimes they kind of play really loud music and you can't really hear and stuff. So I guess she couldn't hear the instructions or something, but we were in the store, and she was in the store, and it was just really loud in there. And supervisor explains to her how they were kind of waiting for her in the middle of the mall, and they wanted her to come to the middle of the mall and everything, but I guess just everything was just so loud she couldn't hear. So shop 4 comes out and goes, apologizes to everybody and says, I'm sorry, I just couldn't hear the instructions, or blah, blah, blah. And we were totally fine with it. We were super flexible, and we were like, that's okay, blah, 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 blah. We totally understand, because sometimes when you're in a store and they're playing music, it gets kind of loud, so you can't really exactly hear what people are saying and stuff. So it just happens. So once we have everybody together, we get ready to leave, and we get in the car that we had carpooled in, and everybody gets ready to go back to where they need to be, so then they can get home or dropped off at their bus stops. And we just had a really good time, and we did have, despite the fact we did have that little mix-up incident, it just happened. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and sometimes you got to figure out the communication. But despite that, we just still all had a great time hanging out with each other. So the moral of the story is, when you're in a mall and somebody's calling you and trying to give you instructions, the best thing to do is kind of come out of the store so you can hear a little bit better. And sometimes it gets kind of confusing when instructions are given, but so you just gotta understand and pick them up so that it'll make it easy for you and other people, because sometimes it's not always easy for other people to pick you up at a store you're already at. The best thing you can do is try to figure out the communication. Or if you can't hear the person still, just come out of the store so you can hear a bit better when you're talking on the phone. So, and try to have a great meetup spot to meet up really well. So that was my interesting mall mix-up story number 2. If you didn't see the first one, I'll link it down below if you didn't see. This is the prequel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!